Your coworker Mike just bought a used BMW 2018 5 Series, 40,000 miles, $24,000. He pulled into the parking lot last Monday, coffee in hand, grinning like he had beaten the system. Last Wednesday, the check engine light came on. Yesterday, the shop called. The water pump is plastic. It failed. The repair is $3,200. Mike is still making payments on a car that does not move. Now, multiply Mike by about 1 million Americans, people who walked into a used car lot with good credit and walked out with a time bomb wearing a luxury badge. They were never told the truth about which cars are engineered to survive and which cars are engineered to extract maximum money before they die. These two cars, Mike's broken BMW and the 20-year-old Camry his neighbor has been driving since college, exist in the same country, on the same roads, but they were born from completely different philosophies, and only one was designed to reach 200,000 miles. Start with the Japanese. Toyota and Honda became legends because they design cars assuming the owner will forget oil changes and drive through 5 Chicago winters without washing the undercarriage. The philosophy is Kaizen, continuous improvement through small, conservative steps. Toyota used the same 2.4-liter engine for a decade while everyone else chased turbochargers. They let other companies beta test new technology on their customers. A Camry V6 makes 300 horsepower from a 3.5-liter engine. A German Turbo 4 makes the same power from 2 liters. Which one is working harder? The German engine is a sprinter. The Japanese engine is a marathon runner. Sprinters win trophies. Marathon runners survive. But the Japanese are not perfect. Honda's early CVT transmissions failed. Subaru's EJ Series 8 head gaskets. Nissan's Jatco CVTs were grenades. And modern Toyota trucks with the twin-turbo V6 are now facing main bearing failures under 60,000 miles. Even Toyota is being dragged into the complexity war. Reliability is the casualty. Now, the Americans, Ford, Chevrolet, Ram. Here's the secret. American automakers can build engines that last forever. The Ford 4.6-liter V8 in the Crown Victoria crossed 400,000 miles in taxi and police service. The GM LS Series V8 is one of the most durable engine families ever created. The Buick 3800 V6, the Ford 300 inline-6, the Jeep 4-liter, these are legends that refuse to die. So why does a Ford Focus transmission fail at 40,000 miles? Why does a Chevy Equinox blow head gaskets before the first spark plug change? Because those vehicles were designed by accountants, not engineers. The Focus used a transmission Ford knew was flawed before launch. Internal documents proved it. They launched it anyway, because projected warranty savings outweighed projected lawsuit costs. This is not a defect, this is a design decision. The Crown Victoria was built for police departments demanding durability. The Equinox was built for rental fleets. American cars can last. The question is who the vehicle was built for, a fleet manager or a focus group. Then the Germans, BMW, Mercedes, Audi. The Germans designed for the first owner. The first owner leases for 3 years, enjoys the heated steering wheel and twin-turbo acceleration, and returns it before the first major service. The second owner is not the customer. The second owner is the victim. The philosophy is maximum performance with minimum weight. That means plastic where metal used to live. A BMW N54 engine makes 400 horsepower. It also has plastic water pump impellers that disintegrate, direct injection that clogs intake valves with carbon, and turbochargers that cook their own oil lines. Every failure is predictable. Every failure happens between 60 and 90,000 miles, right after warranty ends, right when the first owner has moved on. The second owner pays $3,000 to replace a plastic part that cost BMW $12. Audi placed timing chains on the back of their 4.8-liter V8. The engine must come out to replace them. Mercedes built the M272 V6 with balance shaft gears that wore prematurely, destroying the engine. The repair exceeds the car's value. This is engineered failure. You are not buying a product, you are buying a replacement cycle. The Germans do not apologize. If you can't afford the maintenance, you couldn't afford the car. But they never tell the second owner the truth at the point of sale. Then, the Korean wildcard, Hyundai, Kia, Genesis. The Theta 2 engine family has been recalled for catastrophic failure across millions of vehicles. Engines seize, fires start. Their famous 10-year warranty sounds generous until you try to use it. Service advisors find reasons to deny claims. The warranty that sells the car is not the warranty that fixes the car. So which car actually reaches 200,000 miles? The answer is 3 questions. 1. Is the engine naturally aspirated or heavily boosted? A naturally aspirated V6 or V8 with port injection will outlast a turbocharged direct injection 4-cylinder, almost every time. Lower cylinder pressure, lower temperature, more margin for neglected maintenance. 2. Was this model sold to fleets, police, taxis, government? They negotiate contracts that penalize downtime. Fleet vehicles are engineered for durability because the customer has leverage. If your Equinox fails, you have a blog post. If the NYPD fleet fails, Ford loses $100 million. Follow the fleet vehicles. Crown Victoria, Caprice PPV, Tahoe PPV. Built for people who could fight back. 3. Does the specific model year have a known major failure? Every brand has hero engines and zero engines. Toyota's 2GR FE V6 is bulletproof. Their new twin-turbo V6 is under investigation. Same badge, different outcome. Honda's K24 is legendary. Honda's 1.5 turbo is not. BMW's B58 inline 6 is proving robust. BMW's N63 V8 is a time bomb. The badge means nothing. The engine code means everything. Learn the engine codes. Older cars are winning right now. Pre-2020, pre-subscription. A clean 2006 Lexus LS 430 now sells for more than some used Mercedes C-classes. Buyers are trading features for durability, turbochargers for port injection, touchscreens for dipsticks. This is not nostalgia. This is rational self-interest. The car industry does not want you to keep a car for 200,000 miles. A car that lasts is a car not replaced. The factory makes money when you buy new. The parts supply chain sunsets components after 5 to 7 years. They want your car unrepairable. They want you trapped in a subscription to mobility that never ends. So the most rebellious thing you can do is simple. Buy something designed to last. Maintain it like your freedom depends on it. Refuse the replacement cycle. A 20-year-old Toyota with a stack of service records is not just transportation, it's a declaration of independence. If you want the complete list of engines that real mechanics bet their own money on, hit subscribe. The truth doesn't come from the showroom, it comes from the service bay, and the service bay has been talking for years. It's time you heard what it has to say.